Hey, I got a problem, period, with people that don't hold themselves accountable. Ain't no beef about it. I do. It really gets under my fingernails, man. It hurts me to no end. I just don't understand it. Why you can't be accountable? Why you can't hold yourself accountable in a situation? Why not? I mean, why can't you as an adult? I don't even want to hold the kids accountable. I'm talking about the adults, man. You a grown person, man and woman. I don't understand how you can live and not take accountability. Listen to what I mean by this. Your word is your bond. If you say you're going to do something, listen, man, you got to do that. What is the issue? If you say you're going to call somebody, you got to call, right? I don't understand why the call would never be made. Oh, man, I broke my ankle. Oh, I did such and such. I did A, B, and C. I did D, whatever, man. Hey, look. And they wonder why nobody don't want to be with you. You get what I'm saying? Because accountability, you need to hold yourself accountable. If we're supposed to have an account together, if we're supposed to get jobs together, we're supposed to make business moves, supposed to have investment in different things. I don't understand why you cannot be a person of your word. If you haven't learned how to do that, you are not ready for a relationship, but definitely not with me, for sure. Because I cannot be in a situation where you won't hold yourself accountable when you do things that default or cause the situation to go bad. First of all, you got to recognize you're doing it. And if you don't recognize you're doing it, then guess what? You're ruining it. The whole situation is not going to be positive. I'm aware of it. I'm paying attention. And to prevent from going off on you or saying something negative, I try to bite my tongue and hold my mouth. Now I got enough cuts on my lips to look like the Nile River. But the thing is, it's like this. I'm trying to concentrate. I'm trying to focus on moving forward. I'm trying to do things. And when somebody can't hold themselves accountable, I have a real problem with that. Listen, man, there's no more such thing as racism. There's no more such thing as being handicapped. There's none of that stuff. No defaults, none of that. Everything is all power, pure power. If you got an excuse, I really don't want to hear it. And if you do say it to me, I'll probably listen to it, but I might have my mind on some vodka and cranberry juice or something like that. Or maybe a Corona. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, there's no sense in focusing on somebody who cannot take accountability. If you play inside of a game and if your team lost, dude, take accountability for your loss. It ain't the referee's fault. It ain't nobody else you can get on. It ain't the coaches. It's you. You was out there playing, right? You had a chance to tackle the dude, didn't you? Yeah, you had a chance to defend in basketball, right? You had a chance to box out and get the rebound, right? You had a chance in golf or whatever, Tiger Woods or whoever else is playing. It's been 20-something years since you won the open thing or whatever. That's on you. You need to be better than the other people you playing against. And if you are not competitive on that level, then maybe you need to think about putting down the golf club, the basketball, the football, the baseball, or whatever else everybody is sorry at, and find something that you're good at. Because God gave everybody a gift. If you don't know what it is, you need to keep searching. Because if you're going to hold yourself in the standard or you don't be accountable for the things that you do and screw up, that's the reason why so much stuff out here is in chaos. Nobody's taking accountability for what they're doing. Take accountability. What does that mean? If you were supposed to go to the grocery store and you were supposed to come back with some tomatoes and you come back with some onions or something like that, you have to take accountability for coming back without the tomatoes. It's not anybody else's fault, it's yours. I'm telling anybody from the sound of my voice, in order to progress, you must take accountability of your own mistakes. But first, you got to be able to recognize when you make them. So for anybody that's in these relationships or so-called relationships, they perfect. They don't do nothing wrong. Mr. I'm too good. Mrs. I'm too good. I'll accept somebody who got a flaw. But when I ask what kind of flaw would you accept, nobody has any answers. They don't know what kind of flaws they'll take. But I'm not perfect myself. Okay, then what flaws do you have? And then people get upset because you don't want to accept their flaws. I want somebody to take me for who I am. Well, who are you? Somebody who don't take accountability can't have that. Somebody that's poor in finances can't have that. Somebody that's poor in spirit can't have that. Somebody who don't have a sense of humor can't have that. Somebody who don't have the ambition and drive or no connections, nothing to try to make things happen for us. What do you know about investing? What do you know about it? What kind of dreams do you have that you're willing to make into reality? What is your purpose? And quit talking about all of these other cats. Nobody want to hear about it. Nobody want to hear about no other men. Nobody don't want to hear about no other women. If you want me to talk about mediocrity, then I will open up the floor. Let's talk about them. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. You know, people don't want to talk about sex. They're afraid of it. Scared to talk about it. Scared to talk about it. But everybody want to secretly do it. I'm holier than thou. I'm so great. Yeah, and they out here cutting up everything from house to house, pillar to post, and don't want nobody to know about it. Listen, I don't hold nobody no high standards, so you can't upset or put me down. Neither way. Or lift me up. It doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying? Accountability. Telling the truth. But the truth is people can't take the truth, so I understand why somebody want to button up their lip and not say much. You show me a relationship, and I'm going to show you a guy who's probably cooperating or his mouth is closed to the situation. Yes, dear. He don't want to say nothing. He don't want to cause no ruckus. He don't want to question nothing she's saying. So she run rum shot right over the top of him, and next thing you know, he's been in a relationship for 13 years, don't know whether he's coming or going. He can't tell you the last time Notre Dame drafted a player. He can't tell you when USC won it. Last time they played. Don't know nothing about sports. And now he know women's shoe sizes. You know what I mean? Actually ended up being the host and a butler at his wife's Tupperware party. Where they all sit around, tea and crumpets, a whole bunch of duplexes sitting around eating. And just, it's just, accountability. Accountability is what we're talking about. You got to be accountable. It's raining right now. It's been raining. My spirit is like, oh, it's raining. I went to Columbine. It's raining. Here in Cleveland, Ohio, it's raining. I wonder if it's raining in California. Is it raining in Georgia? Is it raining in Florida? So I think I'm kind of affected by this mood. We're heading towards Friday. Friday is always a good day for the average human. So the rest of us are perked up from all the way from Sunday all the way through. But today is a day of accountability. I got to get some more copies printed up. I got to get these units moving for this new concept that I'm doing, Basal Rivers. You ready to check it out? I've been sharing some with some people. You ready to take off? The novel Godstalker is on the move. You're going to see some things from it coming soon. You ready to make this power move? Then we'll make this power move that leads to making this power move. Accountability. Accountability. So, what is accountability? Checking yourself, evaluating yourself, and seeing what your contribution is to a situation. Coming to a theater near you. Accountability.